Hi Gemini, welcome back. This is going to be your you versus them reading. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you may be connecting with or thinking about during this time frame. Because it's a general reading, feel free to swap the roles if needed. And my readings are timeless, so I trust that when this finds you, it's for you. All right? So Gemini, when I was meditating on the collective energy, I got a lot of different images actually in two specific songs. One was I got a visual of The Weeknd, the singer The Weeknd, and I honestly can't remember the name of this song in particular, but I only call you when it's 5:30. That's one of the lyrics of it. So let me know if you know the title of that in the show notes below, the comments below. And then the other one was Prince, and I can't actually say what the title of it, but the song is about control of a certain anatomy part that starts with a P. Okay, I'll let you put the rest together. So both kind of, I don't want to say dark songs, but very sexual type of energy. I don't know if that's coming from you or the person you're connecting with. You know, and it doesn't have to be sexual for all of you. Some of you, it's just highlighting the intimate part, almost the underbelly, because I saw like clubs and neon and flashing lights and like the nightlife. Yes, that's what it was highlighting for me, you know, kind of that nightlife type of vibe. So I don't know, Gemini, if you're itching for that in your life, or you know, maybe it's just demonstrating going outside of your box a little bit as far as what your nightlife consumes of, because maybe I think some of you have gotten into a ritual or something, that a habit that has become like a daily routine, which routines are good, although I feel for air signs it's kind of hard to stick to routines, but it's like needing to step outside of that for a little bit, or carve out some adult time. For some of you, you haven't had adult time in a while, okay, especially if you have small children, because I feel like also with the song from Prince, it's about control, and I caught myself wanting to control like all of the camera angles before I started, and getting like overly analytical about my setup, and that's not me. I mean, I don't even think about it. I just hit record and we go. So I feel like give up, you know, there might be some control issues going on in the environment, or like just be a little bit more free flowing, you know, with your routine in general. And it might help get you out of a funk if you've been in one, or just help to uplift the energy is what I'm feeling. So interesting start, Gemini. The overall energy that came out while I was talking is Aries and North Node. Some of you might be dealing with an Aries or Aquarius, or have that placement in your chart. And or it's just simply the influencing vibes, okay, in general during this time frame. So this energy is highlighting, you know, being more active, being more daring, being more fierce, being you know, kind of a bit more extroverted, or being drawn to that. It also talks about your learning curve, your fulfillment, your purpose, you know, following your path and following, just going along for the journey, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I keep getting the word routine, so I feel some of you are, you know, have gotten too caught up in the routine or what's expected of you, or the mundane of life, where it's not feeling as exhilarating as life is meant to feel, okay? And I get like right now in the world, what's going on, it's a bit hard to feel that way. But, you know, taking some time out for yourself, or, you know, expanding your mind to including other things into the routine, I feel like is going to help, all right? So overall energy for you, Gemini, is the 10 of Wands, which talks about obligations, talks about responsibility, talks about burdens. Some of you are feeling like too much time is being spent on that and not enough time on, you know, the nightlife. I don't know. It's just, it's like, I think a lot of you are feeling, you know, that you kind of want to be uplifted from that burden, okay? But I feel like a lot of the burdens that are being placed on you are things that you have committed yourself to, not necessarily anything that's actually tying you down to a person, place, or thing. I think they're things that, you know, you willingly took on at some point, but now it's become or is becoming a bit too routine, a bit too mundane, or something to do with that, okay? Person you're connecting with is the Knight of Swords, Gemini. So this talks about drama in this deck. You might be inviting drama without even knowing it, because you might be in this space where you want a break from reality or a break from the mundane, and you know, because maybe you're in that vibration, walks in, you know, someone who will bring exactly that to you, a little bit of excitement, a little bit of drama. Some of you may welcome that, some of you may not have really intended to want to bring that in, but that's what came in because of the energetic and emotional space that you were in. Holy cow. Wow. I just had energy go right in this ear and right out this ear, to the point that it made me deaf for a second, and now I have like a residual ringing in my ears. So to say that spirit's here with me would be an understatement. I guess it's like, be careful what you ask for, you know. You want excitement but not drama, right? You want conversation, but not gossip, okay? So be cognizant of what you are thinking about and what you are asking for, Gemini. Because this person may be in a very dramatic type of energy, or they're ready to communicate, if nothing else. You know, I can see that here. So I feel like some of you, this could be a friend. It doesn't have to be an intimate partner, but yeah. So 3 of Wands is out for the recent past. I'm going to go into what led up to this moment, your perception of each other, how you genuinely feel, hopes, and most likely future outcome. So, Gemini, leading up to this moment, you have the 3 of Wands and the Emperor here. And the Ace of Swords. I like this energy. So I do feel like there's been movement forward and feeling more on top of things, feeling more in control. Here's some more Aries energy for you. You know, having more clarity in your life as well. And I actually sensed that in the weekly reading I did on Sunday, this clearing of the mind, or clearing of this mental space. Some of you are actually clearing, you know, your physical space, but I feel like it's a mind declutter that's been happening for you, and even an expansion of what, you know, is possible for you moving forward. So I get a sense that, Gemini, you've been feeling more in control than you have been, you know, and, you know, ready to take on more. But again, there's that caution about not taking on too much, you know. You want to be the king of your world, or queen of your world, but not of the entire world. Like, you know what I'm saying? So be selective with that. But I feel, yeah, there's been movement forward, and I think you've been in this space where you're ready to explore or expand on what you're currently doing, or with what you're currently at. And I feel like, you know, you're kind of coming into your own mastery as far as being a master at your trade, or feeling like you've mastered a lesson, or some arena of your life, you know, and now it's like, okay, well, I mastered that, on to the next, you know. And Gemini, you like quick ideas, you know. Once you've mastered something, once you feel you've gotten something down, then you're ready for new. That's a part of being an air sign. So I feel like you've cleared the space, or you've gotten clarity, or you know what you need to know, and now you're, you know, on to the next, right? So let's see what this person's recent past energy, what led up to this for this person. Woo. So they have the Hermit here, 7 of Cups, High Priestess, the Wheel. So Gemini, I feel like this person, they have done some soul searching for sure. You know, I feel like they've had a lot of emotional confusion or decisions to be made on an emotional level. And maybe even to the point where they had to seek guidance, or whether that's from spirit or from friends or from you even, you know. I feel like this person is moving out of this cycle of their life where they had a lot of uncertainty emotionally, but now coming into more alignment with where they are currently at, and kind of being okay with that. All right, because I feel like there is fortune here with the wheel and divine timing here in place for this person. So it's like after some soul searching, and I'm specifically getting that word soul searching, you know, and a bit of confusion, I feel like this person has come to some conclusions, you know, and they are receiving guidance from their spirit, whether they're, you know, consciously aware of it or not. I feel like they're maybe intuition is speaking to them, or their dreams are speaking to them, you know. I think this person has really had to go within in order for them to be able to move on to the next chapter, okay? And it could have been this path where they had to learn how to let the drama go, or watch, you know, what they're giving attention to, and to kind of place some distance there, even if they were the ones causing it. So I feel like this person has come to a higher understanding, you know, of the grand scheme of things, and divine timing is here. So let's go into perception. So Gemini, we're going to look at how you perceive each other, your ego, your thought. Now keep in mind that perception is the eye of the beholder, so it may be your truth, but it may not be their truth, but we'll start there. Seven of Pentacles, the Empress, Six of Cups. So, you know, I feel like when you think about this connection, you know, in your mind, it's like something that didn't come to fruition, or underdeveloped is the word that I'm hearing. It's like putting a lot of time and energy or focus into something and not really seeing, you know, things come to fruition maybe the way that you'd hoped for, or, you know, it might just not yet. Because I'm being drawn to say not yet, but it's in the works. Some of you are getting impatient in the energy, or you're like, why isn't this blossoming or developing the way that I wanted it to? And it's like, it's here, but not yet, but it's here. So focus on that, you know? So, yeah, I feel like you almost don't want to nurture it anymore, you know, because of that, all right? Because I get a sense of lack of nurture, all right? And it may be hard for you to nurture yourself, you know, because this connection or this person may have required a lot of nurturing from you, therefore taking away from your ability to nurture yourself. I get like a parenting vibe. Now keep in mind, the person you're dealing with can be anyone in your life. This does not have to be an intimate partner, but for some of you, it's like, even if it is an intimate partner, it is like you're parenting, or you feel like you have to parent this person, or vice versa. It can be vice versa. And then it's like at the end of the day, not having any time for yourself, or not being able to nurture yourself, that type of energy. On the flip side of that, I feel like there are still good times, good memories. Of course, this person would not be in your life if there was not that. But I feel like it's still a bit of an emotional drain, or if you get too stuck in the past during this time frame, Gemini, it may become emotionally draining, okay? I just get that you've given all that you could give to the connection, or you are giving. You're almost over-giving, Gemini, where it's emotionally draining you, because you're nurturing everyone, I feel, but yourself at the end of the day, and then not having enough left for yourself. And this has been like an on and off theme for my Geminis for 2020 in general. But yeah, I just kind of feel You've given it all that you've got, you know? Because I have a song in my head. Giving it all for my baby. It's like an 80s song, and I'm sure that's not the way it goes. Giving it all for my baby. I don't know. So let's see what this person's perception is over here, Gemini. Ace of Pentacles, Three of Wands. You had the Three of Wands in your recent past. So, 2 more cards. Four of Pentacles. So, Gemini, I feel like when this person thinks of the connection, there is commitment here and or a lot of potential. There is movement forward here, and then this stubbornness and this inability of this impatience. That's what it is. Impatience. I can't tell if it, I felt like you were kind of growing impatient with this person. They may be seeing that. They may be feeling that or understanding that. But it could be this person being impatient with the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. So I feel like when this person thinks of this connection, they see the potentials here, okay? And I feel like this person, I'll try to get it from your perspective, but there is a sense of like not investing into the connection, whether that's you or them, and investing more into themselves. And I feel like some of them kind of see you as selfish. And I'm not saying that you are selfish, because perception, again, is the eye of the beholder. Or you may see them that way. But it's like, okay, you're putting all this time into yourself and none into me. And here I'm telling you, Gemini, that you feel, at least in your perception, that you're overgiving and don't have enough for yourself at the end of the day. So some of you might be making time for yourself, because you're feeling that drain, and then this person is viewing that as selfish, where you only care about yourself, or you're only worried about your independence, something like that. And or this could be the dialogue internally that you're having about this person, and they are picking up on that, like they know, that you think that. So there's a few different ways I can see that, but I feel like there's a sense of stubbornness, okay? And, in the way that this person sees you, okay? And not always seeing eye to eye with you. At the same time, I think this person likes your independence. They like that you're self-sufficient, Gemini. But maybe they don't always feel like it is equal on their part either, or on your part either. So I see like you have similar perspectives, yet not similar perspectives. So that could be what causes drama within the connection. So let's go into genuine emotion, Gemini, and see that was thought. Now we're going to go into the ether, to the depth, to how you feel underneath that. What is the genuine emotion for my Geminis? Three of Cups. You want things to work out. You want cooperation. You want emotional support. You want a little bit more playfulness. You want more commitment. You want to be happy. Yeah. Three of Cups, Page of Wands, the Hierophant, the Sun. Wow. So in your heart of hearts, Gemini, I feel like you're up for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like emotionally there might be a lot of replenishment going on, because, you have clarity that you didn't have in the past now. Okay. And I feel like you're daring to try new things, and you're not going to feel bad about it. This is what I feel. I feel like, Gemini, you made the decision that I'm going to be happy, and I'm not going to feel bad about it. And I'm sorry if you see me that way. That's your problem, not my problem. Like, I'm sorry if you think that that's selfish, but I don't feel that my alignment and my happiness is selfish. And if it is, then so be it. Then that's what I am. Call me that. You know, like I just feel like that's your approach, you know, and because you prioritized your happiness here. Good for you. This is like emotionally feeling supportive, feeling playful, emotionally feeling uplifted, like a higher elevation, feeling happy, feeling connected, being more optimistic, you know, really getting into that emotional space where almost like the things that you used to worry about or drain yourself over or, you know, put in front of your own well-being, you're clearing that path because you're getting clarity that you are of no use to anyone if you are not filling your own cup up. You know, if you are not happy, if you are not of joy, if you are not in alignment, you don't have that to give to other people. And so I think you are overgiving, overextending, you know, and I think I saw this in the last reading, and then you've gotten clarity about that since then, a lot of you. And now it's like, okay, yeah, you know, I'm allowed to be happy. And I'm going to prioritize that because it makes me feel good. And when I feel good about me, then I'm better for everyone around me. Yeah. And just allowing yourself like a little room to play with the energy, a little bit of room to get connected again. Like I said, it's kind of a very assertive energy, almost fierce, but I feel it's coming from a genuinely good space, okay? So let's see this person's emotional well-being. What are they feeling underneath it all? 8 of Wands. Wow, Ace of Cups. The World, 10 of Pentacles. Well, Gemini, this person's totally in love with you, or if it's not an intimate person, then they just got a lot of love to give. You know what I'm saying? In general. All right, so take it as it resonates. But I feel like this person, you know, in their heart of hearts, they want emotional expression. They have a lot of love in their energy. They are emotionally secure with how they feel. And I feel like this person, although you may have gone rounds with them, because I saw like a boxing match round and then I heard rounds, or within cycles, maybe you've gone through cycles, life cycles with this person even. I feel like, you know, they are committed, or they're here to stay, or, you know, they want that emotional security, if nothing else, in their life because they want to feel successful. So this person also is prioritizing their emotions. See, there again, it's a lot of similar, but the way that you're going about it, or the way you're perceiving each other going about it, it seems different on the surface, but it's actually very similar underneath you and them. So, yeah. And it could also be Gemini, because you're in this space of feeling emotionally well, that you're attracting someone who is like also in that space, or wanting to now give and talk and have that security because they want to feel successful, you know, and like attracts like. So let's go to hopes. 7 of Swords. Now, Gemini, why would you hope for the 7 of Swords? This is the nightlife. Yes, that's what it is. I'm not saying all of you want a nightlife, but some of you do like the nightlife, okay? Or you're a night owl, or, you know, you just like disco music maybe or something. I don't know. But this is like wanting that adult time. Keep hearing that, adult time, you know, whatever that means for you. And that means something different for everyone, okay? But I got, you know, The Weeknd. You think about the artist, The Weeknd, you know, just think about the name of the artist, The Weeknd. Like those type of vibes, you know, incorporating even the shadow elements, but in a way that, you know, gives you space to explore all the parts of you, not just the parts that are expected of you. right? Because I think sometimes in life we get really caught up in that of what's expected of us as opposed to what would make us the happiest, or you know, what sometimes expectations place boundaries where there should not be boundaries, you know? So let's see this person's Pope, King of Cups. This person's kind of sappy during this time frame. I actually kind of like it. You know, they've got a lot of emotion here, and if not channeled correctly, this person can be emotionally dramatic, okay? And that could be what's draining to you. But if channeled in a high vibration, this person could be someone who is a great person to have around, that has a lot of love and compassion and empathy, and that's what they're kind of hoping to attain, or they're growing emotionally, okay? Doing it all for my baby. That song keeps playing in my head. So let's look at most likely future outcome. Now keep in mind that the most likely future outcome is based on free will. So you're in the driver's seat of your life, not me. So 6 of Pentacles, ooh, Wheel of Fortune, King of Cups, King of Pentacles, and the Strength card. Gemini, this is hands down one of the best readings I've had for you in a really long time, and I'm not just blowing smoke, okay? Your emotions look clear, you've got clarity in your mind, yeah, there's some lingering stuff from the past, maybe a little shadow work. But for the most part, you've got generous energy, generosity coming in many forms from the universe. So this could be people being more generous towards you, finances looking more generous, you know, I think anything that you can think of, just someone holding the door open for you. It could be as small as that, but I feel like there are small tokens of appreciation that the universe is shining down upon you during this time frame, and it's like, take note, because I feel a lot of you are in alignment during this time frame, and take note of how it feels, because that'll be an important reference point for you later on. Say if you fall out of alignment, then now you know what you're striving for next, right? And what you're always striving for is that sense of loving yourself. And that feels like joy, and that feels like happiness, and that feels like worthiness, and that feels like elation, and that feels good, you know? And I just feel like all these good feeling thoughts and emotions coming your way, and it seems like small tokens of appreciation, because that's kind of what they're showing me. But yeah, it's just, and then I heard large amounts of gratitude. So the more you get into the gratitude space and appreciation space, the faster this comes in, all right? So I feel like you're getting some emotional stability back into your life, and feeling more comfortable with where you're at, feeling stronger than you felt in the past. Because now I have Kelly Clarkson in my head. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I love Kelly Clarkson. So let's see what this person's most likely future outcome is. Wow, Queen of Cups. They're a bit emo, just saying. During this time period. It could be their personality in general, or just like what kind of emotions they're feeling at the time of the reading. So Queen of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, the Fool, and the King of Pentacles. So yes, Gemini, I feel like this person's working on themselves emotionally, you know, and it's because they're wanting another chance or a new beginning, or, you know, it's about time. That's what I heard, it's about time. This person is going into a much more stable, practical, and emotional energy. You know, they're trying some new things in their own life, and they're ready. This person's ready, okay? Now, they are trying to stay focused, I feel. So I don't feel like an impulsive type of vibe, even though I see that there was drama maybe with this person in the past, or they were not very mindful about the way they communicated, or maybe you weren't. I feel that dissipating in the energy, and it's like, it's all love, it's all love, it's all good, you know, or them wanting it to be that way because they're ready to be ready to be ready, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like this person is committed. I could not get that out. So committed to staying grounded within the energy and continually working on themselves so that when you're ready, Gemini, they will also be ready. Okay, so this person's doing some internal work. You know, because I keep getting ready to be ready, ready to be ready. And I actually feel like this coming from both sides. So both, again, a lot of similarities. It's like as we go through the reading, I can see the evolution occurring on both sides, even though you're both perceiving it a bit differently. And underneath that, it's very similar. And then even in the future energy, you know, their energy is very high vibrating as well as yours. So, I love this reading for you. I just love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. I'm going to leave it there. All right, Gemini. So let me tell you what zodiac signs you might be dealing with during this time frame. I have Aries here. Okay, I have Sagittarius and Aquarius, Virgo, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aries again. Yeah, those are the predominant zodiac signs that I have. Could also be Capricorn, Virgo. But don't get so caught up on that. It's a general reading, so if it resonated, it was for you. Please do let me know in the comments down below how you liked it. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe. You can catch me on Facebook and Instagram, Tarot Time with Dana. I do go live there and talk about spirituality and just random stuff. But if you're interested, follow me, linked below. If you like what I'm wearing today and my jewelry, it's from my sister's online boutique, avasophiaco.com, also linked down below. And I also added recently a donation button for those of you who would like to donate to the channel. It's in the About section of my YouTube. Either way, Gemini, I'm wishing you the very, very best. And until next time, my friends, namaste.